Good morning, students. My name is Rajneesh, and from today I'll be your new mathematics teacher. In your previous classes, the teacher has started with the playing with numbers chapter, and in this exercise 3.4, wherein you have to find those factors. Now, what are factors? It's already been taught by Himlata ma'am, I guess. Correct? Now, in the first main, find the common factors of 20 and 28. That's the first term. And the last term was factors of 56 and 120, which is already done. Now, in the next main, that is in the second main, there are four numbers: 4, 8, 12. Okay? Now, we need to find the common factors of all three numbers. Let's start with 4. Now 4 is divisible in which all tables? We can start with 1 table, 2 table and 4 table. Next 8. 1 table, 2 table, 4 and 8. 12. 1 table, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Now in all these trees, which are the common factors? We can just eliminate 1, okay? 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4. So the common factors are 1, 2 and 4. All these are common factors of 4, 8 and 12. That is your first sum. And the second sum, common factors of 5, 15 and 25. I want you to do that as homework. Third main, find the first 3 common multiples. That means 6 and 8. They are asking for common multiples. Multiples is nothing but you just have to write the tables here. First one, 6. 6 ones are 6. 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48 and goes on. Because the multiples are infinite, they never stop. Whereas the factors, it is limited. Next one, 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32, 8 5s are 40, 8 6s are 48. Now they are asking for 3 common multiples. So we have 3 here. This is the first one. And the second one. And we need one more. 48 after 48, we get 54. And then 60. And then 66, 72 and goes on. Let's see here. 8 6 are 48, 8 7s are 56, 8 8s are 64, 8 9s are 72. So the common multiples, 3 common multiples are 24, 48 and 72. So when it's the factors, you just have to check in which table it comes. When there are multiples, you just have to write the tables. And once when you write the tables, just take the common one and write it as common factors. Now the fourth question, write all the numbers less than 100, which are common multiples of 3 and 4. That means you have to write down all the numbers, and in that number you have to check which are divisible by 3 and 4. Just write down the common. Okay? First writing the numbers 1 to 100. In those numbers, check which all the numbers are divisible by 3 and then divisible by 4. In those two lists, take the common factors. Now, which of the following numbers are coprime? Now, what is a coprime? Okay, now coprimes are, for example, I have two numbers, 3 and 4. What are the common factors of 3? 1, 3. What are the common factors of 4? 1, 2, 4. Now these are the factors of 3 and 4. Now in this list, we have this 1 as common. So whenever you get 1 as a common factor, only 1. There should not be 2. 1 as a common factor, then it is said to be coprime. For example, I will write one more. 2, 4. 1, 2, and here 1, 2, 4. Now in this example, this is common factor, this is common factor, but I cannot tell it is a coprime because I have 2 also a common factor. You should get only number 1. Number 1 as a common factor in 2 numbers. Only then it is termed as coprime. Let's check an example. Now in the fifth domain, they are asking which of the following numbers are coprime. The first one is 18, 35. Now for the 18, write down the factors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. 35. 1, 5, 7, 30. Now you see this one? Common factors. Hence, it's a coprime. This is how you. Now I want you to complete fifth domain fully. It's again the same thing. It is just finding the common factors. If you have 1 as a common factor, then it is termed as coprime. If you have more than 1, that means 1 and any other number, then it is not a coprime. Remember this. Now the coprime concept you will get in further classes as well. So ensure that you understand it correctly. Sixth main. A number is divisible by 5 and 12. By which other will that number be divisible? The question is 5 and 12. Now what they are asking is, they want these both the numbers to be divisible by any other number. How do we find this? Write the multiples of 5. Multiples of 5. Write the multiples of 12. Once when you write the multiples completely, just check which is the common multiple. Whichever common multiple will be divisible by 5 and 12. A number is divisible by 12. By what other numbers will that be divisible? Again the same thing. Now 12 you have. They are asking this number is divisible by which all numbers? That means write the factors. When they are asking which are other numbers divisible, you have to write the factors of 12, which is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now all these numbers are divisible by 12. Now that completes it 3.4. I want you to do this 3.4. I have done all 1 sums, okay? Just continue the same. Now the next topic here is some more divisibility tests. Okay, what you have to remember here is there are a few points to be remembered here. The first point states that if a number is divisible by 2 coprime numbers, then it is divisible by their product also. That means if a number is divisible by two coprime, then it is divisible by its product. That means 4 and 5. Are they coprime? Let's check. 1, 2, 4. 1, 5. See here? 4 and 5 is a coprime. That means product 4 into 5 is equal to 20. 4 and 5 divisible by 20. This is what I tell. If I have two coprimes, then the product of these two, which is 20, will be divisible by 4 and 5. This is the first point. And this is given in page number 60. Okay, just make a note under note. All these are important. You just need to understand this one. Second one is if two given numbers are divisible by a number, if two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by the same number. That means if two numbers are divisible by any number, then their sum is also divisible by same number. That means I have 16 and say 20. These two are divisible by 20. 4. 16 is divisible by 4. 20 is divisible by 4. In this case, you add these two, you get 36. This will also be divisible by 4. This is what we are telling. Now example, I have 5, 15, divisible by 5. Add these two, you get 20, will also be divisible by 5. Same thing, this applies, this is the second point. Now the third point is, it applies even for the subtraction or a difference. Same thing is applied for subtraction as well, which is nothing but 16, 20 is divisible by 4. Subtract these two. 20 minus 16 will also be divisible by 4, which is 4 is also divisible by 4. Okay, this is what that. Now the next topic in this is prime factorization. Now what is a prime factorization? It is nothing but splitting the numbers using prime numbers. For example, I have 16. Okay? You split this number using the prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? Prime numbers start with 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. And it goes on. Why are these called prime numbers? Because it is not divisible by any other number other than same number. That is why it is called as prime numbers. Now prime factorization is nothing but you are splitting the given number using prime numbers. How do we do this? 16. Start doing the division, which is nothing but splitting. 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are. Now these are the factors. 16 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply. This is how you do the prime factorization. See, in mathematics, the main thing is whatever the problems we do, the same thing you have to do. Until unless you don't do it, you will not understand. So the practice has to be there for mathematics. Let's go into the next exercise. Find the prime factorization of 980. You have a 980. We have to do a prime factorization. Now, how do we do this? Start with always least prime number, which is 2. It's an even number, so we can always start with 2. Correct? Again, 2 2s are, 2 4s are, 2 5s are. Now, this is not divisible by 2. It is not even divisible by 3. So, let's go for 5. 5 4s are 20. 5 9s are. Next, 7 7s are, 7 1s are. So 980 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 7 into 7. This is, see, prime factorization again, it is nothing but you are writing the same number with their product of factors. These are the factors. Factors in product. Factors in product. Now this is the prime factorization. Now there is something called factor tree. Factor tree. What is factor tree? You're just drawing a tree with its factors. For example, let's start with 72. Okay, 72. Now the first number 72, split it into 36. Multiply 2. 72 can be written as 36 into 2. How do you know that? 72 star. Again, do the prime factorization. 2 36, 2 18, 2 9. 3, 3, 3, 1. Write this in the order. Now 36 can be split into 18 and 2. Again, 18 can be split into 9, 2. Again, 9 can be split into 3, 3. Now this is the tree. This complete tree. What kind of a tree is this? This is a factor tree. Okay. Now I want you to understand all the concept which we explained in this. Now we started with the common factors, common multiples, after that prime factorization, and then factor tree. Okay. Just go through everything, and if you have any kind of a doubt, we will meet in the interactive